Jump. I'm going to take 2 seconds. Don't. I'm going to take a couple minutes. You know, I'm just sitting back here. My name is Robert Adams. I'm a theater arts major here out of I read the yellow sheet. I don't know if anyone's read the yellow sheet. It is pretty unnerving. It's pretty aggravating. I just sat here and I scribbled down a little bit. I heard these wonderful poets. I saw them the other night at the slam. These guys,
Poetry slam.
The poetry slam.
Yeah.
Never been to one. Gotta tell you that. I do feel kind of a little bit of minority myself, being white here and everything. I went into it. Being a theater guy, it makes me even more of a minority. So there you go. But you know, the thing that motivates me the most is people with passion. I think theater, my definition of theater, is the staged fight against apathy. People who don't care or are indifferent to the subject are unaware, they're unknowledgeable. This fight right now is for the future. Regardless of your major, regardless of anything, if you fight, this talk is cheap. All of this, the pizza, the everything, it is cheap. It is done in vain if you don't show up. If you don't vote, if you don't do it, if you don't show up. 85% of my own major, my own industry, acting, is showing up. You don't need a skill, you don't need anything as long as you're there. Check half the movies. I think it is more important to show not only that this faculty is committed to its students, but that its students are just as committed to its faculty. 30%, 32% increase for 90% of the education that we're being given is ridiculous. That's outrageous. I came here, I was supposed to go to UC Irvine. It's a very theater school. I came here because it was cheaper. It is cheaper. It's a CSU. It's a better option. It's becoming not that way. It's getting too expensive. It's getting harder. I was not given a scholarship. I was not given anything. My parents are blue collar. They live in a little town called Longboat. I'm working a bunch of shifts at a Starbucks in order to make this work. In order to get my ass here and go to all these classes. I think the most important thing to remember is that this fight is not for you. It is not for anyone else in this room. It is for the future. You will be able to call yourself part of the change. You will be able to be asked when you are asked, hey, what did you do in college? Well, what did you do? I was part of the change. And they will look at you with a different pair of eyes, a different smile. Be part of the change.